Hi everyone, so I wanted to show you around the website that we're going to use to collect data for our project. This is the actual World Health Organization website where they keep track of all of the data on the coronavirus. And so I wanted to show you a couple things of where we're going to collect our data to start modeling the situation. So here we go. You can see that over here in the left corner there is some graphing that can be helpful, and you can click through these arrows to look at different types of graphs. I think this is the one that we're actually going to collect our data from, and you're going to want to collect data just over specific intervals at a time. If you get all of the data all the way through, it's a very, very difficult thing to model overall because it has so many curves in it. But if you look at just maybe one piece where you look at the curvature of it, it can be much easier to model, maybe an exponential function or something. Also, you can make this much larger by hitting on the arrows, and then you can specifically go to a date like February 23rd and see that there were 79.3 thousand in the world. Now, this setup is showing the world cases right now, but if you go over here on the right and you click on a specific country like United States of America, you can see that it flashes the outline of that country on the map, and also over here on the side it gives you the specific cases and information about what's happened in America. So in analyzing what's happened in America, you can see how we could make a best fit line here, perhaps a linear situation going on, perhaps exponential situation, and it would be interesting to model that and figure out what we can find out about the situation here in our country. So that's going to be the start. So in your project, on the first day of the project, it's going to say to collect the data from this website, and this is how I'd like you to do that. You can hover over these and you can collect uh, how many cases there were on each of these given dates, and whichever date you decide to start on, somewhere over here, if you start on one of these dates, then you can say that is day 0, so maybe March 5th, 2020 would be day 0, and then you could say this is day 1, day 2, day 3, and that way you're basing the function on how many days it is since March 5th. Something like that. So that's going to be the first step, is just going to collect the data here. Clearly we could also collect data for other countries. We could look into what's happening in Italy, and we can compare, maybe even over the same date range. We could compare, because there are a lot of people that are saying things about what's going on in these different countries like Iran, and I think it would be very interesting to model with equations and to really look at the veracity of those claims together. So I hope that this works out well for you. If you have any questions at all about the first steps that we're trying to take in this project, then please let me know.